Okay, hello my lovely people. Welcome back to my channel, Tea Time Tarot on TikTok or Soup for the Soul Tarot on my YouTube channel, wherever you're watching this from. I hope you guys are having a splendid Saturday. Today I wanted to get into a reading about how we are all going to be impacted, or perhaps it's already occurring for you, but how are we being impacted by the blood moon or the lunar eclipse that happened just a few days ago. So I wanted to kind of get in and see where this goes. Okay. I was kind of sad. I did miss it. I wasn't able to also see from my angle, anyways, from at least my own window here. So, but I hope everyone else got to see it. Let me just take a drink of water before I start. Also, if you see wet splotches on my altar cloth, please just disregard that. I did spill some Florida water on it a little while ago, so that's what that is. It's nothing gross, although my nails be looking a little gross. So ignore that as well. I just haven't had time to really do my nails, which is a poor excuse. Anyways, let's dive into this blood moon reading. Spirits and guides, please guide us into this blood moon reading. Okay, what changes are occurring or will be occurring due to this blood moon or this lunar eclipse, Spirit, that just occurred for us? Spirit, the energy of this blood moon, how is it affecting us? What changes is this bringing? Okay. Walking staff, support, encouragement, bottom of the deck. We have lavender, tranquility, kindness, self-care. So for the lunar eclipse, maybe some of you here decorated your altar, or maybe I don't know, maybe you offered something to a deity, or you celebrated a deity, or just Luna in general, okay? Or a deity that represents the moon or has qualities of the moon. Whew. But we have walking staff as the dominant energy here, and this symbol on the staff is actually really drawing me in. So I'm actually going to look at the booklet to see if it offers any insight on this inscription. Okay, give me 1 second here. Sorry guys, this is not in alphabetical order. Oh, here we go. Okay. So let's see if it does. The walking staff is at home, providing help and support when you are tromping through the woods. As it is comfortable in a garden being used to prop something up, in essence, the staff is a form of wand, a magical tool used to direct energy and aid in focus. The walking staff card suggests that some part of your life needs more support, something to lean on, or something to help you focus your efforts. Like a plant may need a stake to help it stay upright until it develops enough strength in its stem to stand alone, Your life may be easier if you have something or someone to lean on. A journey can take much less effort if you use a walking staff to give you extra security along the way. Reflection. Can you identify which part of your life are lacking strength? Okay. So honestly, well, for one, we didn't get any insight on the inscription there. So maybe if you are familiar with runes, maybe you would know what that means, but I'm just going to interpret this intuitively, at least the image of this card. Honestly, I feel as if a lot of you are, or just the collective, let me just say that, the collective in general has just dealt with a whole lot of stress. Life circumstances definitely maybe pushed you even to the edge for some of you. And you're just really feeling as if you're running on low energy, or some of you maybe feel as if you're kind of dipping into your reserves, right? Whether that's energetically or even for some of you, maybe even financially. But it's almost as if you're being stretched to your limits here, and you're really needing some R&R, some rest and recovery for yourself, and maybe even some support from loved ones around you, or maybe this is a good time for you to ask for support or help from others if that is available to you. If it's in a work environment that you feel stressed, where you are accumulating most of your stress, perhaps maybe it's time to talk to your manager or talk to your boss or whoever is in charge of you and your department, about needing to delegate some tasks, some of your tasks, to other people. You know, maybe you kind of need to say, hey, boss, I'm kind of being spread thin here, and I am in real need of help, and I don't think I can finish this on time. I don't think I can keep going on like this. You know, for others of you, it's not just your job, or it's not your job, maybe for some, okay? But it's just you're tired. You're very tired. And it's a time for you to recognize how far you've come on your journey. Okay, I do feel like you've stacked up. You've stacked up here a lot of wisdom from the lessons that you've learned. And I feel like a lot of you are realizing that you've really matured, that you're not the same kid that you remembered. You know, you're not, for some of you, you're not teenagers anymore. I know we have some teens that watch this. You know, the majority of people that watch TikTok are, obviously in their youth, but I do feel like a lot of you here that will be resonating this have a lot of experience on your belt. No matter your age, you just have a lot of experience on your belt. Although I do feel like I am currently connecting to an older group of you. I will say that. But let's dive in a little bit more here. And they really want me to dive into some Romance Angels cards, but I almost don't want to touch that just yet. But, I'm just going to go with the flow here and see where this takes us. So let's do that. Some of you are also going to be revisiting maybe your spiritual practices, okay? Maybe some of you are even going to go to a service for those that are part of a religion, okay? Or maybe you're going to go to like a spiritual event, or you're just going to take care of yourself spiritually. All right, let's going on here? This blood moon spirit. How is this affecting the collective? Okay, so I'm going to pull, there's a lot of cards that came in here, but I'm going to pull the top card, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Also, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, bottom of the deck, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And some of you really resonate with the last card, especially. Maybe you've put the needs of others before your own. And you felt as if, you know, so far your life really hasn't been about you, or hasn't been about you for a long time. So I could really be connecting here to parents, maybe even grandparents, or perhaps I'm dealing with people that have just been married for a long time or in a long-term commitment and have just been putting the needs of, you know, your spouse or your partner before yourself. And I think you're kind of ready to just, I don't know, I feel like you're closing a chapter and you're ready to refocus. I think you want to become a new version of yourself. That's what I'm feeling here. And so with keep an open mind, I think right now you're open to the experiences that are in front of you or that are about to come your way. Maybe you're hoping something is going to change your mind about something, or maybe even inspire you. With stay optimistic about your love life, I feel like this is taking up a new hobby, or maybe getting back into a hobby that you once enjoyed. Maybe, you know, a hobby that you had to put on the back burner because, again, you were just so focused on taking care of other people. Okay. Again, in the past, you just didn't really have time for yourself, and you didn't have time to really ask yourself, what do you want out of your life? You know, and bottom of the deck, so we have free yourself. It's time to break free of, you know, this old narrative. Okay. All right, let's pull some tarot cards now. Also, I will say, if you are a masculine energy, or you resonate more in a masculine energy, I think you may be dating, or you may be meeting new people, or just open to meeting new people. I also feel like a specific masculine that I'm connecting to here, you're very, how do I put this? I want to say you like studying. Okay, or maybe, yeah, you like studying, or maybe you're interested in even specific topics that you like to study. But what I'm getting here is that you like studying. It doesn't have to be in school. I feel like even if you're in school, or if you have been in school in the past, I think you like to take it upon yourself to learn things that you're genuinely interested in, or you genuinely want to know more about. And so I think that you have a lot of information that you're carrying within you. However, again, I just feel like these are more like facts, information, and maybe because of that, you have a hard time connecting with people. Maybe even more so the opposite sex, okay? Just because maybe you're like, I just don't really connect on a mental level. Maybe you just find it really hard to find things in common, you know, with people of the opposite sex. Maybe you're attracted to the opposite sex, but you're like, I can't, you just can't connect with them mentally. And I think that's the way to your heart, is making that mental connection. But you're open, you know, I think, you know, you're open, you're trying to stay optimistic, okay? If you are masculine. Grand evening, Evelyn. Okay, let's dive into some tarot now. That was very specific, so don't take that if it doesn't resonate for you. Also, there's this need to break away from your old routine. So let's say if you spend the majority of your days indoors, maybe it'd be a good thing for you to, I don't know, be more outdoors. You know, maybe you're going to meet somebody while you're on a hike or something like this. Or maybe it's, you know, for example, visiting your local coffee shop, you know, and taking your book with you or whatever, your laptop with you, and possibly meeting people there as well, you know, maybe engaging with other people at the coffee shop as well. Okay, but I feel like you're needing to kind of get out of your comfort zone and break some kind of routine, especially if you're somebody that loves to be indoors. Okay, this blood moon, Spirit. How will it be affecting us, this blood moon? Yeah. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, see disappointment in the past, especially in regards to love. Not being able to make the connection. Again, I'm really feeling connected to that specific masculine energy. We have the 8 of Cups. If you are masculine, you know, you may really like, you know, a thick behind. Maybe that's something that you admire. Just saying. You may be a butt person, for lack of better words. Okay. Let's think about this generally speaking. For the general collective, you've had to, how do I put this? Even if you've had achievements in your past, I almost feel as if they may have not led to some kind of emotional fulfillment. Okay, for some of you, maybe you didn't really even utilize some of these achievements. Like a big example, a more common example would be like maybe you've gotten your degree in something. And although, you know, that's a really big achievement, maybe you didn't utilize your degree, you know. For some of you, maybe you just had a hard time finding a job in that field, or you just realized that it wasn't for you. You know, maybe it's just because you found a better paying job, or for others, it's just because it's just, you know, you just had bad luck and had a difficult time finding a job in this economy, you know. So that's what I feel here. I do want to pull a signifier for the collective. Can I get a signifier here? The Lovers. Okay, so I'm going to read that from the booklet because I actually really like the descriptions of these cards in the booklet that it comes with. So please be patient with me. Okay. This says Goddess Babylon and the Beast. To walk the path of the mystic and the witch is to walk the path of union, higher and lower self, conscious and subconscious, lunar and solar, microcosmic and macrocosmic. This intention is never clearer than on the alchemical card of the Lovers. Upon the seven-headed beast sits Babylon, the mother of abominations, holy horror of the Book of Revelations, carried into the modern world by occultists like John Dee, Aleister Crowley, and Jack Parsons. Babylon is a goddess of divine impurity, non-duality, sacred annihilation, and seeing life as unconditional love and lust. She represents the vast possibilities when opposites are united and when everything is seen as an expression of love, no matter how taboo or profane. When opposing energies find balance, something new, a magical child is born in its wake. The Lovers is an omen of love and romance, choosing between two options and caring for yourself as your own lover. The Lovers also represents erotic energy and magic, of coming together with the higher self or the beloved to raise consciousness. It's about releasing outdated beliefs around sex and love and sharing this with others by first going within. Okay, for one, I definitely feel as if you're somebody that is a nonconformist, or you don't necessarily, how do I put this? Agree maybe with a particular group or particular belief system. Like, I feel like you're very flexible. Yeah, that's what I feel here. Okay, so again, even though you're very rational-minded, I think you like to see where maybe ideas that seem contradicting relate. I think, like, you know, again, you don't really hold on to belief systems, which is good because I feel like those people tend to not be as judgmental because you're not so attached to those ideas or belief systems. I think you just like and enjoy information. Let's see here. Again, I do feel like I'm connecting to a specific person in a masculine energy here. But I'm also trying to make it more relatable to the collective. For the collective energy, you know, I'm thinking about the god Dionysus and just this energy of having a good time, you know, having fun, lust, and having good drink, you know, or fine wine and good drink, you know, celebrating life, taking a moment, taking a breather to celebrate your life. Again, just needing to just take a chill pill for a minute and enjoy how far you've come, to see your accomplishments. Again, yeah, that's what I feel here. All right. You may believe in the idea of work hard, play hard, you know. It's good to be disciplined. It's good to be goal-oriented. But at the same time, what's so wrong about having a little fun, right? Okay, tell me more about this blood moon. This blood moon may make you want to just kind of sit and relax and have a good time. You know, maybe sit and have like good conversations with friends. You may be reconnecting with friends. Friendship. Yeah, of course. You know. Bottom of the deck, we have Fate in the reverse. This friendship card also says team, connection, network. Okay. Again, I feel like it's just having fun. Hang out with friends. Trying to remember that life is a journey, and sometimes we just all need a break. You know, sometimes if we lose sight of the good things that are in our lives, that we'll never really be happy, you know, or that just makes us ungrateful. So I think that we just need a moment, right? Okay, let's pull some more cards here to see what else comes out. Kind of want to pull from a different deck. What changes is this blood moon bringing us, Spirit, in the near future? Oh, also, it's coming together as well. Coming together and aligning. Maybe you find that you may be mending bridges with someone or maybe people in your life that you had an argument with, or that you were butting heads with, right? That you had differences with. It's coming together and saying, you know, I'm sorry for what happened. Anyways, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. We have the Justice card in the reverse as well. You know, there are always going to be people that have more than we do. There's always going to be someone that has what you really desire, what you really want, maybe even who you really want. You know, and it is unfair. You know, it's understandable that you would feel some type of way about it. that you have felt rage. You know, you're human, right? We feel rage, we feel jealousy. Sometimes we do have our moments where we lash out, right? But you just kind of need to forgive yourself. Also realize that, you know, maybe this isn't aligning for a reason right now. And again, that better things are meant to come your way. So Five of Wands is in reverse because you're leaving that conflict and feeling a frustration of this blockage on your path. You know, you're moving away from that. You're realizing that just being angry about the injustice that has been served, I guess, or the injustice that has occurred for you is not a good reason for you to get caught up in this cycle with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Especially like this is a realization, right, that something here, a certain mindset has kept you stuck. Especially if you've had this mindset of revenge. There's this need to just walk away from it. And again, ask for support from friends. You know, ask support from friends or people that love you. Okay, so seeking out better supportive relationships. Or possibly walking away from relationships in general that have led you to feel the sense of conflict, the sense of feeling like not good enough. Maybe you have people in your environments or people in your social circle that put you down. Maybe, you know, they're in a better position than you are. And maybe they make fun of you for it. They belittle you. Maybe this is the time for you to walk away. Realize that you can do better. Just kind of either on your own and just being grateful for the luxuries that you do have. You know, and the people maybe even that are left that you do have. But not wallowing in this feeling of the world is against me and I never get what I want. Okay, let's pull an advice card. The truth is, right, with fate in the reverse, this was just not meant to be. At this time, at least, you know. We get advice. Advice. Whale Gatekeeper. Number 10. Initiate infinite wisdom. Number 10, the number of completion of a cycle, right? Where is the booklet? Here we go. Number 10. Okay. This says, I hold an innate infinite wisdom in my DNA that I have access to using to create my dreams and desires into my reality. It is my birthright to enjoy my life and own my wisdom here and now. Sacred message says, protector of the sacred sea, the crystalline core of earth, and the cache of memories and magic. The Whale Gatekeeper surfaces to remind you of your purpose as an earth being, to connect to your ancient roots and honor your ancient sacred sea ancestors. The Whale Gatekeeper rises to the surface as it takes in a deep breath, reminding you of the sacredness of your breath, of your aliveness. Know that whatever you are experiencing or dealing with is small in the vast scheme of things from the Whale Gatekeeper's perspective, Seeing your difficult situations as such can make them more manageable to navigate, as you are not alone in your feelings. They are ancient and part of your divinity. Whales live for 200 years, protecting the sacred sea portals of magic and transportation to other realms. They are the most sacred creatures living in this planet, and hold the frequencies of infinite timelessness and treasured ancient wisdom. Their presence is quiet, compassionate, nurturing, and contemplative, and reassuring. There is a fierce yet steady and grounded energy to them that is required as protectors of these sacred attributes of the sea. Call upon the whale gatekeeper to awaken these attributes within your being and your consciousness. Perfect. You know what I just realized as well? Is that, whales, they're, massive sea animals, right? And they kind of, for the most part, mind their own business, move at their own pace. Ooh, excuse me. And, with somebody, in the same way somebody walks when they're dependent on a staff for support, somebody that, for example, may be limping and just needing a staff to kind of lean on, they're slow and steady and they walk at their own pace. They don't really follow the crowd. They tend to kind of, move slow and steady. So maybe there's this energy here of just taking it slow, again, just needing to kind of take a chill pill here, right? Lavender card, tranquility, kindness, self-care. I feel like this is relaxing here, slowing down. Remember to, stop and smell the roses, realize that life may not be all that bad and that there are really good things to look forward to. There are really good things that you can appreciate, right? Even if it is as simple as, food, drinks, for some maybe it's the beauty of, women or men, and it's just kind of appreciating, what we have materially. So I guess that's what's here. Interesting. All right. Well, that is the reading. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm going to start another live after this for those that want to follow me over on the other side once I start that live. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you choose to join the Soul Fam and hit that follow button here, maybe even subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, there's more information in my bio as well, especially those that are looking for personal live readings. So check that out, maybe even for future reference. Okay. All right, bye. All right, bye guys.